Hi, this is Bunsen with Bunsen Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Cocaine Cowgirl by Matt Mays. And it's going to start on an E minor chord. The way you play E minor, first finger is going to go A on the second fret, the second finger is going to go D on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord that sounds really, really sad. And for most of the tune, we're going to be doing the E minor, and then kind of going from E minor to a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger is going to go B on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the D on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the A string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And on our intro, we're actually doing the E minor twice, and then we're going to be doing the C major twice. And then we kind of go back to the E minor, and then do another E minor, and then do a C major. And then from the C major, we're going to be going to a G major. And actually, that's the only other chord that we need for this song. So when we play G major, first finger is going to go A on the second fret, second finger is going to go low E on the third fret, and the third finger is going to go to the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all three, all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And on our beginning part, that's kind of our hit, and then we're going to actually kind of take that last part and kind of elaborate on it for our verse and our chorus. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like doing something called a strum pattern with it. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took E minor and just tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. So you want to try that a lot just to kind of get your right hand used to it. But then if we try that through our intro, we've got E minor down, down, up, down, E minor down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, E minor down, down, up, down, E minor down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, to the big G. But then there's a really cool lead guitar part that kind of happens over that part that starts on the high E on the third fret. And then we're going to play second fret on the high E, and then open E, and then we go third fret on the B string, and then first fret on the B string, and then open B, and then second fret on the G, and then we can play second fret on the G again, and then play open G. So we got third fret on the high E, second fret, open E, third fret on the B, first fret on the B, open B, second fret on the G, second fret, open. It's kind of a cool little lead part. And randomly, you could almost do the E minor and kind of play that third fret on the high E at the same time. And then kind of do the second fret on the high E at the same time as the E minor. And then the E minor by itself has got the open E. And then when you go to the C chord, you could almost get the pinky to play that third fret on the B string. And then kind of lift it off for the C chord straight up. And then lift off the first finger for the open E. And then kind of add in second fret on the G string, and then kind of do that C chord with the second fret open, and then kind of lead into it. So there's a way actually you could kind of take the notes of that lead part and kind of add them to the chord if you're interested in doing that. But then for the most of the rest of the song, we're really just doing those three chords, the E minor, C, G, through the rest of the tune. So just to try that with our strum pattern, we have our E minor with down, down, up, down, E minor down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, E minor down, down, up, down, E minor down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down. Our verse and chorus until we get to our bridge part, which is really a stop time on that, where we just do down chords, kind of do a big E minor, big C, big G, E minor, big C, big G, something else I think I would try and add to this, or that could be really interesting to try, is adding bass notes for the first down that we're doing in the strum pattern. So for instance, on the E minor, instead of doing a down, down, up, down, up, you could do a bass down, up, down, up. And on the E minor, your bass note, the lowest note with the name of the chord is the low E string. So you do the low E string as a bass, and then down, up, down, up, low E bass, down, up, down, low E bass, down, up, down for all the E minors. And when you get to the C, you do the A string for the bass on the C. So you have A bass, down, down, C with the A bass, down, down. And then when we go to the G chord, then you have the low E string for the bass on the G. So low E bass, down, down, G, low E bass, down, down. So you're going to practice that with each chord until you kind of get that, but then to try that all the way through the progression, you have the E minor with the bass, on the low E, down, down, E minor, low E bass, down, down, C with the A bass, down, down, G with the low E bass, down, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, down, C with the A bass, down, down, G with the low E bass, down, down. So that might be something else you want to try and add to it. But then there are some really cool licks in the outro part of this song where there's a lot of just open E is kind of the lead guitar part, where you got the open E, and eventually that kind of gets mixed up where you're going 3rd fret on the B string and then back to the open E. So you got 3 3 3. But then there's a part where you go to 3rd fret on the B and kind of do a slide back to the open B. So I'm kind of playing the 3rd fret on the B string and leaving a little bit of pressure on it for just a hair until I can almost do a pull off to the open string. And then you got a lot of open B's, and then kind of going 2nd fret on the G string and then open G. So you got 3 But then we kind of go to 12th fret on the high E for a lot of the 12th frets at one point of the solo. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. But then there's a really, really cool little slide lick where you do the 3rd fret on the B, and then you kind of do a hammer on in the 3rd fret, or to 5th fret. So we got 3, 3, hammer on the 5. So I'm kind of playing the 3rd fret note and kind of putting down my 3rd finger on the 5th fret to kind of get the note to carry, and that's called a hammer on. So I'm doing a 3, 3, hammer on, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. But then we're going to take that and kind of leave a little pressure on it, just slide over to the 8th fret, and kind of do a lot of the 8th frets, and then kind of slide that to 10, and then we're going to slide that to 12, and then we're going to slide that to 15. So we got a 3, 3, hammer on, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 8, 8, 10, 12, 12, 15 on the B string. But then there's one of my favorite licks, actually, is something called a unison bend, where right after that there's a B string bend on the 15, and then you're playing high E string on the 12th fret twice. So we got 15 bend on the B string into an E note, actually, which is the note you're playing on 12, which is why we call it a unison bend. So you're taking a D note and kind of bending it into an E note on the 12. But I think that's a cool lick too. But really, you can make up a lot of different licks over the top of this song, and most of what they're using, the scale that they're using to kind of make up the leads, is something called an E minor pentatonic scale, where you play E's and G's and A's and B's and D's and E's. And one really cool pattern for that would be starting 12th fret on the low E, and then going 15 on the low E, and then you'd have A string 12, and then 14, and D string would be 12 and 14, and then G string would be 12 and 14, and then B string would be 12 and 15, and then the high E string would be 12 and 15 again. And you're playing an E, G, A, B, D, E, G, A, B, D, E, G. But there are a lot of technical things that you could do with that. You can make up hammer-on licks where you're kind of playing the 1st finger and kind of putting the 3rd finger down. Or you can work pull-offs where you're kind of playing the higher note and kind of pulling off to the 12th fret notes. Or you can work slide licks, like where you kind of slide between those notes. Or you may want to try just some of those bends, like taking each note and kind of doing bends on them, which can be a cool technical thing to kind of practice. And then those can kind of become like little words that you can say, and then you could try and make up stuff with them. Or something to that effect. So that might be kind of a cool tune to kind of work some lead stuff over, but for the most part you just got an E minor, and then the C and G like through the tune. So that's the basis of how you would play Cocaine Cowgirl by Matt Mays. So good luck!